We are currently 2 weeks and 1 day away from MLB The Show 24. Really excited for the new year this year. This morning, Sony San Diego Studios dropped an article just telling us what's new in Diamond Dynasty. And we're basically going to go through that and let's see if they're keeping seasons. And if they are keeping seasons, what's new. And hopefully, we have a lot better of a year of content than we did last year. Last year, I mean, obviously the gameplay was probably the best it's been in quite a few years, but the content just not having that power creep and just having 99 overalls day one was just not it. So hopefully we have that change a little bit here and we actually make the game playable for more than just the first couple months until everyone starts getting bored. So basically, developer blog, Diamond Dynasty updates, and MLB The Show 24. In this article, they're going to go through Team Affinity, free Cornerstone Cards and starter packs, fewer high tier 99 overalls at the start of each season, which is a major change that says right there from 23 Diamond Dynasty. They're going to be giving free packs out every single week throughout the year, and there's going to be more wildcard slots. And basically, this is just a little note here of everything that they're going to be going through. We're thrilled to share with you some of the changes we're making to Diamond Dynasty and MLB The Show 24. Blah blah blah. Introducing seasonal Diamond Dynasty. Well, you're not introducing it. We've had that, but it takes a refined approach to building your Diamond Dynasty team, featuring new cards released exclusively each season. Brings a familiar feeling of ascending from lower to higher rated cards, but this time at a more accelerated pace, within, contained within 12-week seasons. So it looks like they're going to be doing 4 seasons this year, each being 3 months instead of 5 seasons, which, I mean, that's fine. Gives us, it depends how each of those go, I guess. With some of the highest rated season 1 cards being a 91 overall, that is massive, in my opinion. Remember last year, obviously, we had the collection cards. I'm sure we're going to have the collection cards this year being 99 overall. But besides that, I mean, you're able to have a 99 overall God Squad within a couple weeks. Really kind of made the game a little disappointing. Hopefully that changes this year, and it looks like it is going to. It looks like we are going to have a little overall creep. So yeah, we're going to be 91 overall at launch. Expect most fans to work their way up, building and strategizing with silver and gold teams before reaching the high 90 overalls that will release over the course of each season through new and more frequent Team Affinity content drops. What I really hope this also means with the silver and gold teams is a live series becomes relevant again. Besides like the very first week, I don't think there was ever really a time that live series cards were really relevant. I mean, there were some events and stuff like that. You could use them in BR, but just in terms of like, I am going to build a God Squad, I don't think anybody really ever used, those live series cards. Every single live series player that was a diamond or really good had, an upgraded version that was really good, like Shohei Ohtani and Acuna and all those guys. Really hope you're ready for more team building opportunities. This I love. I hope this is true. I love being able to build theme teams and build like, you know, whatever I can instead of just, you know, having to have a God Squad in order to compete with anybody. In-season cards, so you'll see this is pretty much the same thing as last year. There is one change in here. Last season, Season 1 cards could be used for Season 2. That is not the case this year. Any cards that are no longer in season can only be used in the wildcard slot for subsequent seasons. Last season and Season 2, you were able to use Season 1 cards, so it kind of defeated the purpose of having the second season. You already had your 99 overall God Squad, and then Season 2 dropped, and you could use all those players. So there wasn't really any incentive to grind for those Season 2 cards. As you can see, we get a little sneak peek at some of the flashbacks, and maybe potentially what you can get through Team Affinity in some of these cards. Not obviously the boss, but maybe you get some of these as the Team Affinity gold player rounds. As you see, we got an 89 overall Yasmani Grandal. Switch hitting catcher, probably going to have like, well, actually he has 18 speed it looks like, so a little faster than I thought it was going to be. But it looks like a good catcher that you can get on day one. Probably one of the best catchers in the game right there, starting off. Core cards are coming back. This is pretty much all the core, or all the live series cards. So nothing new there. All seasons and modes that can be used throughout the entirety of MLB The Show's Diamond Dynasty. Get a look at some core cards here, and some first look at our Diamond Dynasty overall ratings. Masataka Yoshida coming in at 80 overall. Josh Naylor and Lane Thomas 81 overall. My boy Christopher Morel only getting 76 overall is kind of mean in my opinion. My dude was a beast last year. So yeah, get a look at some of the live series cards right there. Mitch Garver, 85 power versus right. I mean, he's going to be a good budget catcher out the gates, it looks like. Can't field to save his life, but hey. Be on the lookout for extra special core card collection rewards of Legends and Flashbacks, including a special launch collection featuring our MLB The Show 24 cover athlete Vladimir Guerrero. The one thing I noticed about this is the 91 overall on Vladimir Guerrero Jr. So it looks like, you know, they're actually serious about this power creep. We're getting a special collection, and he's only a 91 overall, which I'm really happy about. I'm assuming he'll be one of the better first basemen out of the gate. Hopefully he gets a third base secondary. Not that he'll be able to field much, but hey, having an extra position there, because first base is usually a pretty stacked position in Diamond Dynasty. Um, Something new with the wild card slots. So normally each season you get one wild card slot. It's been a minute since I played Diamond Dynasty, but if I remember correctly, it was one pitcher and one hitter. I could be wrong there, but if you see in this one in the top left corner, there are 4 wildcard slots you can unlock through the XP reward path. Um, you can unlock multiple wildcard slots from the XP reward path beginning in Season 2. Well, you need to wait a season. It's never too late to start thinking about it. So I'm not sure if they're doing 2 hitters, 2 pitchers, or if this is just in general. But it looks like, when you get to a certain level in the XP reward path, you unlock an extra wildcard slot. So when it gets to Season 2, you can use more Season 1 players, which I think is a good balance change considering you're not going to be able to use the past cards in the new season besides the core players. If you look at the bottom of the screen here, super grainy picture they gave us, but looks like possibly a Team Affinity boss, Joe Mauer, 91 overall. I'm going to assume he's the best catcher in the game out the rip. And also Orlando Arcia, they're highlighting his overalls here in the middle. 99 contact versus lefty, 80 power versus lefty. I mean, that's kind of insane for a silver card. So, he could potentially be a platoon bat day one you can keep on the bench. And, if you have a left-handed hitter that plays the infield, somebody throws in a lefty, potentially not a bad substitution there. What goodies will help me start building my Diamond Dynasty squad each season? We got you covered. Cornerstone Cards, seasonal starter packs, and Head Start rewards. They'll receive, they talked about this at the start, free rewards at the beginning of each new season, and every week I believe it said, available on day one or whatever players said start the new season. So the very first thing that they're going to have is the Cornerstone Card Choice Pack. Cornerstone players are captain cards with special abilities that will help you build your dream team of baseball superstars. They haven't showed us the abilities yet, but what they do show us is the 4 captains we will get to choose from. A Cornerstone Choice Pack will be delivered into your inventory automatically where you can choose one of 4 player cards as your captain. You will have important decisions to make. Do you want to start with a Ghost Fork throwing ace? As soon as I read this, I knew it was Kodai Senga or a legendary pinpoint pitcher, or would you like to start your team with a corner infielder or speedy outfielder that chases down every fly ball? And then these are the 4 Cornerstone captains, only 88 overalls, which I really, really like. But it looks like, I'm not sure if this is Digital Lux exclusive or if people with the base game get this. But it looks like starting out the year, every single person is going to get a choice of one 88 overall card. In my opinion, everyone loves Byron Buxton. Kodai Senga might be really, really nasty. I'm going to have to compare the overalls once they drop them. But in my opinion, I'm picking between the middle 2 cards here. Nolan Arenado is probably a good pick. He's got a nice swing, but I'm sure his stats versus lefties are going to be really jacked. But yeah, I mean, Byron Buxton, outfielder, he's probably going to have speed in the 90s, probably going to have a ton of power, probably like 30 durability, but hey, it's whatever. And then Kodai Senga, I mean, was just nasty. So excited to use him potentially. 5-pack seasonal starter bundle in their inventories to help build their lineup and fill out collections. So just 5 show packs. Nothing good there. Maybe you'll get a gold or a diamond player. Head Start rewards will return at the start of Season 2. Players will receive better rewards depending on how well they perform in the previous season. So I'm going to assume this means like, hey, if you finish the XP reward path, you're going to get a really juiced reward for Season 2 as like a thank you for being like dedicated to playing it. And also with a 3-month XP reward path, I really, really hope that they make it hard to like finish. I understand that last year they had the Infinity loop, which was really nice, but I'm hoping just for some more playing content instead of having to just complete a loop over and over again after the first few weeks. Content schedule update. We know you're keen to shake up your lineup often. That's why in Diamond Dynasty we're focused on delivering impactful world cards at a faster pace as each season unfolds. So this part I'm potentially worried about. I understand that we're starting with 91 overall cards, but I'm worried how quickly we're going to reach these 99 overalls. So we're going to do it in at least the first 3 months. We know that. but I'm hoping they don't start ruling those 99 overalls out until at least the first couple of months. They say 91 overalls at the start of the game, but if we're getting 99 cards after the first 2 weeks, it's basically going to be the same exact thing as last year. Not really happy about that if that's the case, but not that I have good reason to, but I'm going to trust Sony San Diego into at least giving us a couple months before we are able to load our squad up with 99 overalls. Those are sharp eyes may notice this will be a much smaller amount of higher rated diamonds at launch. We heard fans about this topic. So at least they're listening to the fans. I think they did a lot of that this year. Then I must not listen enough because we still have sets and seasons in. But I'm willing to give them another year on the seasons because if they can perfect it, who knows? Maybe it will be just as fun as before they introduced that. And you never know. Maybe if we're having 4 power climbs in a season or a calendar year, I guess, a year of MLB The Show 24, maybe it will be exciting. If we're in a what would it be, like July, and we get to that start of the second season, we're back down to 85s and 90 overalls. Maybe it's going to feel really fresh and exciting to come back to the game and, do that grind again. So you never know. Maybe this can help, make this game actually playable after the MLB season actually ends. The live series collection reward will be a 99 overall, which is how it should be. Good luck collecting the Dodgers this year. Probably going to cost you at least 1 million stubs if I had to guess. We don't get a sneak peek in seeing at who the bosses are for the live series collection, but hopefully the night of launch and the live stream they show us that. Um, that feels good to be bad and then get good, which I agree. The feeling of grinding and making your team become good from being trash is a really good feeling, and hopefully they're bringing that back this year because after the first week of the season, everyone had full diamond lineups, everyone had a really good team, and it's no like you didn't get that feeling that you accomplished anything. It wasn't even a pay to win game. It was just you got to play for an hour a day and you could get all the cards you wanted. Sellable rewards and free packs weekly. Seasonal and Diamond Dynasty isn't the only big change we're introducing this year. We have a renewed focus on our game economy, and with our dedication to more frequent Team Affinity content drops, we want to assure that some of those top tier player cards can be accessible to all. Hopefully they. Last year, I mean, you had to buy certain things, and I feel like every year the show is getting a little bit more pay to win. It's still very free to play, but it's getting a little bit more pay to win each year. Hopefully they stop that because I really think you know, MLB The Show is by far the best sports game out there because it isn't so pay to win. In 24, there'll be more ways to attain high-tier reward cards for multiplayer modes like ranked, battle royale, and events. I love events personally. I don't play a whole lot of ranked games just because I don't have a whole lot of time to sit down and play 9-inning games, but it's nice to sit down and play some 3-inning games when I can, and I love the fun twists and turns they put in the rewards as well. Ranked players will feature sellable awards, including a new exclusive program player award for you to earn in ranked solo and gameplay. That's good. Sellable is key there. Very key there. Battle Royale Flawless will start at 10-0 for the best reward pack, down from ooh, hold the phone here. That is interesting. So now you have to go 10-0 in Battle Royale, down from 12-0. So I've never gone 12-0 in BR. I've come close. I've definitely gone 10-0 before this, so that's a little exciting here. I'd love to be able to say I was flawless, even though it not being 12-0 kind of feels like a Mickey Mouse Battle Royale Flawless, if you're asking me. Events now last for 2 weeks, giving you more time to earn those rewards. I like that. Sometimes, when the events only lasted like a week or a weekend and you were out of town or you had to work or something like that, you really feel like you missed out on those rewards and didn't really have a chance to get them back other than on getting a non-sellable version in the next event. Starting with the game launches, keep an eye on the show shop each week for a free pack, introducing some themed drops for the MLB season. Here's a hint for the first theme freebie. Where will the first MLB games be played during the regular season? At home. So I'm not really sure what that can be. I guess we'll find out in the live stream. Alright, where should you expect rewards? MLB The Show 24, we set out to create a better balance of how our players can earn rewards throughout Diamond Dynasty. We want players to enjoy the game their way and feel like their efforts are being rightfully rewarded. So this is good. Obviously, we see the XP reward path here. Or actually, no, this is a program. See 5 show packs. A millionaire pack contains 1 item. I wonder if this is like the MUT. If any of you guys played Mountain Ultimate Team, they had the coin packs. I don't know if they still do them, quick sale packs, I should say. I haven't played MUT in like 3 or 4 years, but the way they used to have it is you could get like a coin pack and it'd have anywhere between like 500 MUT coins and like a million, and you just get a random amount. So maybe this is something like that. Ballin' as a Habit pack is back, and then just regular show packs. I love the cover this year. I'm not a big fan of Vladdy being the cover, but I think they did a really good job with the art this year. If you're somebody focused on multiplayer, blah blah blah, you'll have the opportunity to earn higher rated rewards initially. On the other hand, if you prefer single player modes like mini seasons, conquest, showdown, you'll have the opportunity to earn better rewards over time. So it looks like they're making it really grindy for offline players, which I think is good. I think people complain about a grind, but I mean, if you're not going to play online, it should take you hours and hours and hours to get those good rewards. People will complain that there's not enough content, and then they'll complain when they don't get handouts, and it doesn't really make sense to me. I enjoy, like, obviously, I don't want the what was it, like MLB 18? Oh, what were those called? The Legends. It was red. I remember, but you had to do like 500 or a couple hundred home runs and do this with a certain player um, to get the 99 overall, and that was just awful. But hopefully, it's nothing like that. More team affinity than ever. This is it's going to be released 3 times per season, once every 4 weeks. So this looks like really exciting. So looks like we're getting 30 new player cards each chapter. So we're going to get 90 new player cards total, one for each team, so 3 for each team total. Um, and it looks like there's going to be 3 different bosses. So it looks like we're going to start out the very first chapter. We're going to get like 89 to 90 overall bosses. We're starting at 89 with the new legend Brian Dozier, the bulldozer, as he has been called. This is very interesting. I love that they brought back the Takashi series. Um, I don't think I remember using that Vlad Guerrero very much, but it was still a very cool art and set nonetheless. And so, a couple of Q and A's. Team Affinity rewards were a lot faster. But rewards will take longer to earn them. Uh, Progressing these programs will be much quicker than the past. I guess we'll see how quicker. We'll have to play specific modes to earn Team Affinity rewards. And then basically, yeah, where can I earn Team Affinity progress? You can play anywhere in Diamond Dynasty to earn rewards. Pretty much, that looks like it's it. We want to send a huge shout out to everybody in the MLB The Show community. Your passion shines through clearly in all the lively discussions and constructive feedback posted every single day. That input invigorates us as we strive to make MLB The Show the best it can be with each passing year. We see you, and we are grateful for your ongoing support. Thank you. Looks like this is like a Hall of Fame plaque. Um, I can't really tell who this is. Looks like some powdered blue, red, possibly the Phillies. I guess if it's older jersey, it could be something like the Reds or the Cardinal. I'm not sure. Well, it launches on March 19th, the full game of pre-orders. If you get the digital Lux early, you get it around March 15th, I believe, which is 2 weeks from tomorrow. Here is the tweet if you want to find it. I can always link it in my description, but see what people are saying. Power creep is back. 4 wildcard slots, consistent team affinity drops, kind of like this. Um, can't wait to read the comments. Sets are back. 4 wildcard slots. Yeah, we'll see. Somebody said Frank Robinson, so it could be the Reds there. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Hopefully they make some updates to franchise and Road to the Show. We haven't really heard anything about that, but we'll see. Anyways, if you made it this far, I appreciate you watching. Follow me at twitch.tv/astronomical13. I'm going to be streaming hopefully a lot of MLB The Show. Also, you can follow me on Twitter at astronomical13, where I'll be tweeting out a bunch of MLB The Show stuff, and I like to bet on sports. So yeah, thanks for watching.